Hey everyone, my name is Ishan and I welcome you all to this session. In this session, we shall learn what is Selenium all about. In that process, we shall begin with the history of Selenium, where we shall see who created Selenium, and as we move forward, we shall understand the basics of Selenium, followed by its features. Then we shall see different tools that make Selenium, and towards the end, we shall see which Selenium tool could be a best fit for us. But before we begin, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon so you never miss an update from Simply Learn. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's get started with the first topic, that is the birth of Selenium. Selenium was primarily created by Jason Huggins in 2004. Jason, an engineer at ThoughtWorks, was working on a web application that needed to be tested frequently. He realized that the repeated manual testing of the application is becoming inefficient. So he created a JavaScript language that automatically controlled the browser's actions. This program was named JavaScript Test Runner. After he realized that his idea of automating the web applications has a lot of potential, he made the JavaScript Test Runner open source, and it was later renamed as Selenium Core. So we know that Jason was the person who initially created Selenium. But then we must also know that Selenium is a collection of different tools, and since there are different tools, there will be several developers too. To be exact about the number of different tools, there are 4 different tools that have their own creators. Let's have a look at all of them. The first tool is the Selenium Remote Control, or the Selenium RC, that was created by Paul Hammond. Then comes Selenium Grid, that was developed by Patrick Lightbody. The third tool is the Selenium IDE, that was created by Shinya Kasatani, and the fourth tool, that is the Selenium WebDriver, was created by Simon Stewart. We shall be learning about all these tools in great detail as we move forth in our video. First, let's have a look at what is Selenium. Selenium is a very popular open source tool that is used for automating the tests carried on the web browsers. There may be various programming languages like Java, C#, Python, etc. that could be used to create Selenium test scripts. This testing that is done using Selenium tool is referred to as Selenium testing. We must understand that Selenium allows the testing of web applications only. We can neither test any computer software nor any mobile application using Selenium. Selenium is composed of several tools with each having its own specific role and serving its own testing needs. Moving forth, let's have a look at the features of Selenium, which will help us understand the reason behind its widespread popularity. So here we have a set of features of Selenium. Selenium is an open source and portable framework that has a playback and record feature. It is one of the best cloud-based testing platforms and supports various OS and languages. It can be integrated with several testing frameworks and supports parallel test execution. We will be talking about all these features in detail as we move forward. So here, the first feature that we have is open source and portable framework. This feature states that Selenium is an open source and portable framework for testing web applications. In addition to that, Selenium commands are categorized in terms of different classes, which make it easier to understand and implement. The second feature is the playback and record feature. The feature states that the tests can be authorized without learning a test scripting language with the help of playback and record features. The next feature says that Selenium is a cloud-based testing platform. Selenium is a leading cloud-based testing platform that allows testers to record their actions and export them as a reusable script with a simple to understand and easy to use interface. Moving forth, the next feature states that Selenium supports various operating systems, browsers, and programming languages. The tool supports programming languages such as C#, Java, Python, PHP, Ruby, Perl, and JavaScript. If we talk about the operating systems, then Selenium supports operating systems like Android, iOS, Windows, Linux, Mac, and Solaris. And the tool also supports various browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Edge, Opera, Safari, etc. Then the next feature we have is the integration with testing frameworks. Selenium can be well integrated with testing frameworks like TestNG for application testing and generating reports. And also, Selenium can be integrated with frameworks like Ant and Maven for source code compilation. The last feature in our list is the parallel test execution. Selenium enables parallel testing, which reduces time and increases the efficiency of the tests. Selenium requires fewer resources as compared to other automation testing tools. Now, let's move further and get to know different Selenium tools. By now we know that there are 4 different tools that come under the Selenium suite. The 4 tools are Selenium Remote Control, Selenium Grid, Selenium IDE, and Selenium WebDriver. We shall have a look at these 4 tools in detail one after the another. Beginning with Selenium Remote Control. Selenium Remote Control enables the writing of automated web applications in languages such as Java, C#, Perl, Python, and PHP to build complex tests such as reading and writing files, querying a database, and emailing the test results. Selenium RC was a sustainable project for a very long time before Selenium WebDriver came into existence, and hence Selenium RC is hardly in use today, as the WebDriver offers more powerful functionalities. The second tool we shall see is the Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid is a smart proxy server that enables the running of tests in parallel on several machines. This is made possible when the commands are routed to the remote web browser instances and one server acts as the hub. The hub here is responsible for conducting several tests on multiple machines. Selenium Grid makes cross-browser testing easy, as a single test can be carried on multiple machines and browsers altogether, making it easy to analyze and compare the results. Here, there are 2 main components of Selenium Grid, Hub and the node. Hub is a server that accepts the access request from the WebDriver client, routing the JSON test commands to the remote drivers on nodes. And here, the node refers to the remote device that consists of a native OS and a remote WebDriver. It receives the request from the hub in the form of a JSON test commands and executes them using the WebDriver. Moving forth, the third tool is the Selenium IDE. If you want to begin with the Selenium IDE, it needs no additional setup except installing the extension of your browser. It provides an easy-to-use tool that gives instant feedbacks. Selenium IDE records multiple locators for each element it interacts with. If one locator fails during the playback, the others will be tried until one is successful. The IDE makes the test debugging easier with features like setting breakpoints and pausing exceptions. Through the use of the run command, you can reuse one test case inside one another. And also, Selenium IDE can be extended through the use of plugins. They can introduce new commands to the IDE or integrate with a third-party service. The last and the fourth tool in the Selenium suite is the Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver is the most critical component of the Selenium tools suite that allows cross-browser compatibility testing. The WebDriver supports various operating systems like Windows, Mac, Linux, Unix, etc. It provides compatibility with a range of languages including Python, Java, and Perl. Along with it, it provides supports different browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, and Internet Explorer. The Selenium WebDriver completes the execution of test scripts faster when compared to other tools and also it provides compatibility with iPhone driver, HTML unit driver, and Android driver. Now, after you know about the tools, the question arises which tool to choose. So in the next topic, we shall see different factors on the basis of which we may decide which tool would be more suitable for us. Here, we shall have a look at the reasons why one should choose that particular tool. We shall begin with Selenium Remote Control. Selenium Remote Control or Selenium RC should be chosen to design a test using a more expressive language than Celanese. Celanese is a set of Selenium commands that are used to test our web applications. Then the Selenium RC might be chosen to run tests against different browsers on different operating systems. The RC may be chosen to deploy tests across multiple environments using Selenium Grid. It helps in testing the applications against a new browser that supports JavaScript and web applications with complex AJAX-based scenarios. Now, the second tool for which we shall see the reasons are Selenium Grid. Selenium Grid, as we learnt in the reasons for Selenium RC, is used to run Selenium RC scripts in multiple browsers and operating systems simultaneously. The grid is used to run a huge test suite that needs to be completed at the earliest possible time. Now comes the third tool. The third tool is Selenium IDE. Selenium IDE is used to learn about concepts on automated testing and Selenium. These concepts include Celanese commands such as type, open, click and wait, assert, verify, etc. The concepts also include locators such as ID, name, XPath, CSS selector, etc. Selenium IDE enables the execution of customized JavaScript code using run script and exporting test cases in several different formats. The IDE is used to create tests with a limited amount of knowledge in programming, and these test cases and test suites can be exported later to RC or WebDriver. Now finally, let's have a look at the reasons to choose a last tool, that is Selenium WebDriver. Selenium WebDriver uses a certain programming language in designing a test case. The WebDriver is used to test applications that are rich in AJAX-based functionalities, execute tests on HTML unit browser, and create customized test results. So these were all the reasons that might help you in making your choice about the Selenium tools. And with this, we have come to the end of this session. I hope you guys found it informative and helpful. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.